Continuing Chapter 4 of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, page 37. At last the Turkish delight was all finished, and Edmund was looking very hard at the empty box and wishing that she would ask him whether he would like some more. Probably the Queen knew quite well what he was thinking, for she knew, though Edmund did not, that this was the enchanted Turkish delight, and that any one who had once tasted it would want more and more of it, and would even, if they were allowed, go on eating it till they killed themselves. But she did not offer him any more. Instead, she said to him, "Son of Adam, I should so much like to see your brother and your two sisters. Will you bring them to me?" "I'll try," said Edmund, still looking at the empty box. "Because if you did come again, bringing them with you, of course, I'd be able to give you some more Turkish delight. I can't do it now. The magic will only work once. In my own house, it would be another matter." "Why can't we go to your house now?" said Edmund, when he had first got into the sledge, and had been afraid that she might drive away with him to some unknown place from which he would not be able to get back. But he had forgotten about that fear now. "It is a lovely place, my house," said the Queen. "I am sure you would like it. There are whole rooms full of Turkish delight, and what's more, I have no children of my own. I want a nice boy who I could bring up as a prince, and who would be king of Narnia when I am gone." Oops. Well, While he was prince, he would wear a gold crown and eat Turkish delight all day long. And you are much the cleverest and handsomest young man I've ever met. I think I would like to make you the prince some day, when you bring the others to visit me." "Why not now?" said Edmund. His face had become very red, and his mouth and fingers were sticky. He did not look either clever or handsome, whatever the Queen might say. "Oh, but if I took you there now," she said, "I shouldn't see your brothers and sisters, and I very much want to know your charming relations. You are to be the prince, and later on, the king. That is understood. But you must have courtiers and nobles. I would make your brother a duke and your sisters duchesses." "There is nothing that special about them," said Edmund, "and anyway, I could always bring them some other time." "Ah, but once you were in my house," said the Queen, "you might forget all about them, and you would be enjoying yourself so much that you wouldn't want to bother to go fetch them. No, you must go back to your own country now, and come to me another day, with them, you understand. It is no good coming without them." "But I don't even know the way back to my own country," pleaded Edmund. "That's easy," answered the Queen. "Do you see the lamp?" She pointed with her wand, and Edmund turned and saw the same lamp post under which Lucy had met the fawn. "Straight on beyond that, that is the way to the world of men. And now look the other way." Here she pointed in the opposite direction. "And tell me if you can see two little hills rising above the trees." "I think I can," said Edmund. "Well, my house is between those two hills, so next time you come, you have only to find the lamp post, and look for those two hills, and walk through the wood till you reach my house. But remember, you must bring the others with you. I might have to be very angry with you if you come alone." "I'll do my best," said Edmund. "And by the way," said the Queen, "you needn't tell them about me. It would be fun to keep it a secret between us, wouldn't it? Make it a surprise for them. Just bring them along to the two hills. A clever little boy like you will easily think of some excuse for doing that. And when you come to my house, you could just say, 'Let's see who lives here,' or something like that. I'm sure that would be best. If your sister has met one of the fawns, she may have heard strange stories about me, nasty stories that might make her afraid to come to me. Fawns will say anything, you know. And now—" "Please, please," said Edmund suddenly, "if I could just have one piece of Turkish delight to eat on my way home?" "No, no," said the Queen with a laugh. "You must wait until next time." While she spoke, she signaled to the dwarf to drive on, but as the sledge swept away out of sight, the Queen waved to Edmund,